Who's up next is the question that has everyone scratching their head and searching high and low to find. The industry wants to know who has that it factor, who has that drive, that ambition, and dedication to change the game. Well, I'm here to find out. I'm Brownstone, and you're watching Who's Up Next.
Put the nigga in a chokehold, choked up, can't say shit. Pussy nigga got no nuts, you gave up, but I'm still here. Look at me, I don't feel fear. Riding solo like a wheelchair. If you hesitate, I embrace with grace. I walk through like I live here. Live here, you walk in on your skills. Yeah, bitch, I run the world. Marathon, I pay the bills here. World is in my palms, in my arms, I can feel it. I fucked the word up. Again. Look at me, I don't feel fear. Riding solo like a wheelchair.
What's up? You're watching Who's Up Next on Atlanta Dream Factory TV with your host Brownstone. And today I have a special guest. I'm so excited. Her name is Jade. What's up, Jade?
What's up? How y'all doing?
How you been?
I'm good. How you been is the question.
I'm good. I'm excited to be here with you today.
I'm glad you could make it, girl.
I know you're here from the Big Apple, right?
Girl, no. So,
where are you coming from?
LA.
LA?
Yes, I flew in from LA.
Really? So what you been doing here?
Girl, just working, different producers, recording.
How long you been here?
For a couple of days.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a quick weekend trip, get some work done.
I know I got to spend some time with you today in the studio, and I see it's a bunch of hard work. And I noticed some things. You don't just record music, you do some of the producing or
so engineering. I did that for a minute, but yeah, I'm heavily involved. Like, I like to work from scratch. The record's got to start from like the first loop with the producer, and then we kind of working together and creating everything. Yep.
Okay, that's so interesting. I'm glad I was here to experience that. So I just want you to tell everybody a little bit about you. Where you from? How was it like growing up?
My story. So I'm from New Orleans. How was it like growing up? Lord Jesus, that's a story that we can't even talk about right now. But nonetheless, grew up in New Orleans. You know about Hurricane Katrina. Got relocated to Atlanta, Houston, Miami, all that. We met a long time ago.
Right.
Some time ago, and it was cool. New Orleans is just a culture that if you haven't been there, you have to go. Food is amazing. Crime is terrible. That's the city. So, but now I live in LA.
Okay.
I've been there for almost, I want to say 4 years.
Wow.
Yep. So it's been good out there, but I'm migrating now. I'm trying to move around in different cities.
So do you think it's better there as far as the music goes?
I would say LA is the mecca of the music industry.
Okay.
I think Atlanta is a key place. That's why I'm here this weekend. But LA is definitely the mecca of where everything is.
Okay.
So it's definitely where I need to be.
Okay. So how long has music actually been a passion of yours? Like how?
So, I started writing raps at 9.
Okay.
I started writing poetry at 7.
Okay.
I was introduced to it in school, and it kind of just became, it was a natural thing for me. I won like poetry competitions in 2nd grade and, shit like that. So, once I fell in love with the whole concept of music being created, I studied artists and it just was something that evolved naturally.
So when did you actually start taking it serious? Like, was it anybody in your life that was like, Jay, you got the juice for real. Like, you need to just go ahead and take it serious, take it to the next level.
My story's kind of crazy. Like, my biggest influence in music would have to be my dad. But I didn't grow up with my dad. So it's kind of one of those things where I feel like it was almost hereditary. I never knew that he did music as a child. And then as I got older and I learned about him a little more, I learned that he really was like super cold at the shit. So it was a natural thing. I recorded my first song at 15, and ever since then I just kind of been going strong. Now, when did I start taking it serious professionally? Probably in the last 2-3 years.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. So have you been having somebody put some money behind you? Because I know all this stuff, studio time,
girl,
all this takes.
It's crazy. Like, most of this should be out of pocket for real. I mean, I've worked with people before, but for the most part, it's all me. Like, I just, I give everything I can to it financially, all my time. I don't sleep most nights. It's a real grind.
That's what it's about.
Yeah, it's a real grind.
Hard work and dedication. It doesn't come easy. We all know that. What are you pushing at this moment? What are you recording right now?
So I'm always working on music, like 24/7. Always compiling a large catalog. My immediate release is going to be a couple singles that I got coming soon. I'm excited about those, and I'm working towards a much larger project. I don't want to disclose too much information about it, but it's gonna be something dope on the visual side.
Okay,
Yep.
okay. And I've been checking out your page and stuff. I see you just performed at South by Southwest.
Yes.
How was that? Tell me how that was.
So it's my first year. I didn't know what to expect. So being from New Orleans, I know Mardi Gras, right? Mardi Gras is a huge festival. It kind of was reminiscent of Mardi Gras, but it really was just like super dope because it was a big music festival and it really was surrounded around many genres. But you know, I really got to embrace the hip hop scene, the culture, and it just was like, imagine being at, like, have you ever been to a parade? Imagine being at a parade and every single like venue that's like around the parade, like if it's a restaurant or whatever, it's all you walk in is just dope artists performing. A ton of
just so much
opportunity to
energy.
network.
I
It
know
was,
that.
girl, it was dope. I love South by
Wow.
Southwest.
So do you get like nervous when you do it, or is that like?
So I've never really
So-
experienced like the nervous jitters, like
Really?
ever. Like the most that I get nervous is honestly like probably the moment that I walk onto the stage, and it's like a short-lived moment. And the moment I open my mouth and start rapping,
Ready
it's a
to
drink,
go.
and it's over. I don't even. It's almost like something that I can't even like remember after it happens.
Okay, okay. It's quite a few MCs in the game. Has there been anybody that you looked up to?
Male or female, or does it matter?
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Well,
so,
female rappers.
Lauryn Hill.
Lauryn Hill.
Lauryn Hill all day.
Right.
Just, you know, grew up on that. My mom is a huge reggae fan, so she was super into the Fugees and stuff like that, and that's kind of how I got introduced to Lauryn Hill. She would be my biggest inspiration female-wise. Now, artist-wise, anybody who knows me can tell you, Jigga, Jay-Z. That's like, you know, all the way from since I was a child, since I learned music. The first stuff I heard
That
was like,
hardcore.
girl, the first,
What?
like Jay just, you know, he's the epitome of the music industry. So I admire him in so many more ways than the music, but I have a serious connection with the music. I started studying his music first. Well, I'm lying. Destiny's Child was first. I was a crazy Destiny's Child fan. I think
So
we
you
all
like
were.
Beyonce?
Of course. I mean, who don't?
Like
If they
we
don't, they
all.
hating straight up. But anyway, Jigga was the person that I really would say gave me guidance in regard to how I should, you know, work hard, study what I'm, you know, working towards, hone my craft, and, you know, the endless nights of no sleep and just writing. And I mean, I was kind of obsessed. I was extremely obsessed with just listening to the music.
And I love to listen to your sound. It's different.
Thank
I
you.
mean, I
That's
really,
my goal.
I really think you got it. I think you got a spot in the game.
Thank you.
And you know, when I listen to you, I feel like you're a lyricist. How important to you is it to be, you know, have conscience in music?
In this day and age, it's kind of hard to give an answer to that. My biggest goal is being versatile. My true heart, my true love is, you know, hip hop. That's what I grew up on. I embrace it. Now, hip hop, what I'm referring to is probably something that's more outdated than what's the current, you know, mainstream sounding form of hip hop. So content is very important. Lyricism is very important. Having the ability and the skill is key. But keeping current is also important. You have to remain relevant. Any artist that's been in the game for 10, 15, 20 years can, you know, tell you that. And there aren't many. So, you know, that's a very important thing to do to remain relevant. So content is important, but embracing the current culture is, you know, a lot more important than being a lyricist all the time.
Are you into working with other independent artists like
all the
yourself?
time. I love collaborating.
Yeah.
From the producer side to the engineering side to the artist side to the songwriter side. Like, I love collaborating as much as I
And
can.
you're a songwriter, right?
I do as much as I can.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Are there any other shows coming up?
So I have some stuff actually lined up for Atlanta in the next couple of months.
Tell us about that.
So I don't know all the details as of yet, but one is going to be, you know what, I ain't about to sit up here and lie. I don't know all the details, but in the next like probably 4 to 8 weeks, I have at least 2 shows in Atlanta.
Okay.
And then I travel a lot. I'm always somewhere else in another city, so I try to get as much done as possible. So Los Angeles, you know, definitely got shit going on out there, and wherever I could get work.
Well, at least we know you working.
Girl.
Sure. Are you looking to get signed to a major label, or are you trying to
That's
do
the
it
big
like
question,
independent,
right?
like
I haven't
the
made
rapper?
that decision. I think I still have a lot of work to do in regard to gaining that exposure. So I'm just working.
Okay. Okay. Well, is there an album out right now, or a EP, a mixtape?
So everything that I have available is available on SoundCloud. I have stuff on iTunes, all the older platforms, Piff, all that stuff. But my social media is where you can find a link to pretty much any and everything you need.
Okay.
Jade. So
Tell them what your social media
my social
is.
media is at Hey I'm Jade, JAYDE. You'll find me on all platforms that way: YouTube, SoundCloud, Instagram, Twitter. Snapchat is a little different. Follow my Instagram and you'll get my Snapchat. I guarantee it. But Hey I'm Jade, and that's JAYDE.
Yes, I'm so glad to be sitting here with Jade. We have to wrap it up real quick because she's real busy. She's only in town.
I'm just only in the studio creating music.
You know how they do.
I had to make time.
But you can look out for her. She's gonna be featured on the website coming soon, AtlantaDreamFactory.com. So thank you guys. This was Who's Up Next with your girl Brownstone and Jade.
Thank you, Mama. Cut.
Can't say shit. Pussy nigga got no nuts. You gave up, but I'm still here. Look at me, I don't feel fear. Riding solo like a wheelchair. If you hesitate, I embrace with grace. I walk through like I live here. Live here. You flexing on your skills. Yeah, bitch, I run the world. Marathon, I pay the bills. Yeah, world is in my palms, in my arms. I can feel it. You lusting on my charm, cause I'm bomb in the kill. Yeah.